The goal of the American English Pronunciation Practice Sentence Series from A to Z is to have some fun while learning and practicing what you might and you should call tongue twisters, but with a unique twist. Each video challenges you with a series of words that all start with the same letter in one crazy sentence. The meaning of the sentence is not important, but the benefits from exercising your facial muscles, your tongue, your lips, and even your breathing will strengthen your ability to pronounce a wider range of words. Some of the words may be familiar and easy, while others are much more advanced with meanings that are not always clear. Stick around to the end of the video and I'll actually give you the definition of what that word means. Keep in mind that the sentences are not supposed to make sense, since they're an original creation of mine designed to challenge your pronunciation, articulation, fluency, and breathing. But they are fun and challenging, even for me. Here's how this works. I'm going to say the sentence kind of slowly at first. Then I'll say it again a second time at a normal speaking speed before saying it much faster. That's actually sometimes easier once you get the hang of it. Practice these sentences as often as you need to improve and or get warmed up for a presentation or a video shoot, just like I'm doing now. Today's 5 sentences contain words that all happen to be vowels: A, E, I, O, and U. This first sentence contains words that all start with the letter A. Here it is, slowly. Acidic, avocados, affect, affectionate, aardvarks, alertness, already, assuming, accessibly, absorbed, acquired, accretions, amplify, adaptations, and acknowledges, anatomical anomalies. Hopefully that isn't going to be too aggravating as we go a little faster. Now, here we go at a normal speaking speed. Acidic avocados affect affectionate aardvarks alertness, already assuming accessibly absorbed acquired accretions, amplify adaptations, and acknowledges anatomical anomalies. And now, aggressively accelerated. Acidic avocados affect affectionate aardvarks alertness, already assuming accessibly absorbed acquired accretions, amplify adaptations, and acknowledges anatomical anomalies. That was absolutely awesome. The next sentence contains words that all start with the letter E. Here it is. Every eager, educated entrepreneur efficiently entrusts encrusted earnings, earnestly evaluated, elaborating extraordinary experiments, extorting expressionistic environments. Now, at a normal speaking speed. Every eager, educated entrepreneur efficiently entrusts encrusted earnings, earnestly evaluated, elaborating extraordinary experiments, extorting expressionistic environments. And now faster. Every eager, educated entrepreneur officially entrusts encrusted earnings, earnestly evaluated, elaborating extraordinary experiments, extorting expressionistic environments. Hopefully that wasn't too elusive for you. The next sentence contains words that all start with the letter I. Here it is. Initially, I ironically ignored identifying impossible, incredible, icy items immersed inside icebergs, ideally illustrating inapproachable, illiterate indigo iguanas in igloos. Here we go at a normal speaking speed. Initially, I ironically ignored identifying impossible, incredible icy items immersed inside icebergs, ideally illustrating inapproachable, illiterate indigo iguanas in igloos. Hopefully you isolated out some issues with that one. And now, let's do that again, faster. Initially, I ironically ignored identifying impossible, incredible icy items immersed inside icebergs, ideally illustrating inapproachable, illiterate indigo iguanas in igloos. That was ideally intense. Here's the next sentence that contains words that all start with the letter O. Here we go, okay? Overtly, old, optimistic, ostentatious, ostriches, ornately organized, ominous, obvious, omissions occurred, obligingly, omitting, odd, operatic overtures, over, October, ossuary, operations, obsessively, offended, observant, omniscient, odd, oily, otters. Here we go at a normal speaking speed. Overtly old, optimistic, ostentatious ostriches, ornately organized, ominous, obvious omissions occurred. Obligingly, omitting, odd, operatic overtures. Over October, ossuary operations, obsessively offended, observant, omniscient, odd, oily, otters. And now, let's do that again, but obviously faster. Overtly old, optimistic, ostentatious ostriches, ornately organized, ominous, obvious omissions occurred. Obligingly omitting odd, operatic overtures. Over October, ossuary operations, obsessively offended, observant, omniscient, odd, oily, otters. That was obviously overwhelming. The next sentence contains words that all start with the letter U. Here it is slowly. Underprivileged, undistinguished uncles usually undergo useless, unlucky, used, unripe, unabated, upcoming utterances, unifying, unprocessed, unsurpassable, unaccountable umbrellas. That was hopefully an understandable, useful utterance. Here we go at a normal speaking speed. Underprivileged, undistinguished uncles usually undergo useless, unlucky, used, unripe, unabated, upcoming utterances, unifying, unprocessed, unsurpassable, unaccountable umbrellas. And now, understatingly, we need to do this faster. Underprivileged, undistinguished uncles usually undergo useless, unlucky, used, unripe, unabated, upcoming utterances, unifying, unprocessed, unsurpassable, unaccountable umbrellas. That was universally understating the ubiquitous nature of words. Did I happen to mention these would be pretty tough? But anything that comes easy is not as appreciated as much as the hard work it takes to making real gains in improvement and permanence. Listen, no matter how you did, be patient with your progress in making change. Stay passionately persistent in your practice and keep working towards your success and using sometimes hard to pronounce sounds and words in conversation as soon and as often as possible. Remember that my goal of providing words for success to you is that your success in school, work, and life beyond is the goal. I'll see you online soon.